Dave Johnston here with Day Trade the Markets. It's Tuesday, September the 5th, 2017. You can see it over here in the government time, and it's 9:24, which is roughly almost 12:24 Eastern time. So we're looking at a 2-minute chart here of the emini Nasdaq. It's had this is basically the entire day's action, as you can see here. It's sold off here, came back up. Started to slide here and then made new lows. We've made powerful new lows here. I put a limit order in to sell here just a moment ago. I think it hit our price, but we did not get filled. So we're still waiting to get filled here. Looking to get filled short at 4 contracts at the low of this very large high velocity move. I've also got limit orders in to sell up in here. So we'll see how those go. So at any rate, I just want to let you know that I've got that order in and hoping to get short here at any moment. So I'll, just for the sake of keeping the recording short now that we've got it set up, I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, back to the recording here. I've made an adjustment. I did get short for 2 here when this, it's now 9:20, I'm sorry, well, 9:30 basically. So just got filled here. What I did is, you can see here we had a deceleration bar, which is the triangle below it. In a down market, these often will not hold and are good entry positions. Generally, when we do have a triangle like that, as the market comes down, it has a bounce up as it did here. We didn't get them here, so continued, bearishness. So I went ahead and sold half a position here, and I've kept the other order up here, but I've reduced the number of contracts from 4 to 2. So we're only short 2 here, but I think it's it's obviously got some pretty good strength behind it, pretty good selling pressure. So just short the 2, but that's what we've got for now. And I'm going to put it on pause and figure out where would be a good spot to go ahead and put the first objective. So I'll pause the recording right now and get back to it shortly. Okay, I put buy limit here just a moment ago. It's only 9:31 at 59.06. It's a 10-point move. It just hit it, so maybe it'll come back down and hit it again. So that'll give us a 10-point move on that. I am going to go ahead though and put in a protective buy stop at our entry price here. I'll put a buy stop right at 16. Now that it's dropped basically 10 points, certainly don't want to end up with a losing trade here. So got the break-even stop there, and I will go ahead and cancel this as well. I'm going to leave these up here for the time being, but that's where we are right now. I've just been in the trade a few minutes, so once again I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, resuming the recording just a couple of minutes later, 9:33 right now. So we just got filled a moment ago on our first objective here for plus 10 points. So there's the marker on that. I need to adjust this stop here. I'm going to bring it down a little bit just above this current bar here. And of course I also need to make it just for 1 contract because we only got short 2 contracts on this trade. And now I've got this protective buy stop just above this current bar, and I'll move this marker over here now to right in there. So I'm anticipating that this current bar will likely become a red bar. It might be a light red bar or pink bar, but it's got pretty good volume. Who knows, it might even be a magenta bar, but I want to go ahead and just make a note as the what is the high of that bar, of this current bar. It's at 11.25, so our stop's at 12.50, so that's a pretty good stop, I think. Okay, it is a red bar, so that's good aggressive selling, which means I would go ahead and put this stop just a little bit above that bar anyway. So I think we're looking pretty good here. We're just going to use a trailing stop. Might as well cancel these now. I'm just going to use a trailing stop on this final contract here. So we'll just keep following it like that. So that's where we're at on this trade. Only been in a few minutes here. It's only getting on for 9:35, so I haven't been in this trade more than 6 minutes or so, whatever. So I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up when need be. Okay, just wanted to restart the recording here for a moment. It's just gone 10 o'clock my time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern. The market did dip down here. It had a nice dip to around 96 or so area. It has bounced back up to within roughly a point of our stop. As you can see it right here at 59.1250. We're short from 59.16. So just going to leave the stop in there. Hopefully it can go down here and test this area again and maybe even make new lows. I still think there's some pretty good weight on the market. I've also added a buy limit order in down here at 58.86. There seems to be some fairly good support in around the 58.84 or so 85 area, and that would give us a nice 30-point take on the second contract. So that's where we're at right now. Just want to bring you up to date on that, and once again I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just restarted the recording again. We just happened to end up with a nice magenta bar here right after I'd finished that last comment. So you can see here, nice magenta bar, good selling. Haven't yet reached our objective, but that's fine. The high of this is at 59.10. Let me just check on the high of that magenta bar because I want to put the stop just slightly above it. The high of that magenta bar is at 59.0925, so I'm going to lower the stop to 59.10, and that'll lock in 5 points on the second contract. We got 10 on the first, so I'll just move that marker over here, and we can see that. So just wanted to bring you up to date on that. And the time is just after 10:03. So once again, I'll pause the recording. Okay, just resuming the recording here a few minutes later. We have now formed, as you can see, this high velocity move. I really don't want the market, like our stop is at 59.10, and the market's reached down to just below 58.90. That's 20 points. So I really don't want the market to rally 20 points against me. I think I could probably handle, half of that or so. So I'm going to bring the stop down. I think I'll put it at 250. That's actually, I think I'll bring it down to 2. Put it at 2 right on the dot there, and I'll move this marker as well. That saves not quite half of it. It should it bounce, but most of it at any rate. So I just wanted to bring you up to date on that, and it's now 8 minutes after 10, 8 minutes after 1 o'clock Eastern Time. So once again, I'll pause the recording. Okay, just restarting the recording. It's about 19 minutes after 10, and we just got stopped here just a moment ago. So I'm going to cancel this order right here. So we were short from here at 16. We got out at 10 for one contract, and down here for plus 14 on the other. So 24 points on that trade, and of course each point is worth 20 bucks, so $480 trade. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can reach us at info@daytradethemarkets. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and we'll see you next time.